Hello everyone. The next program we do using machine learning, calories burn prediction. How to we burn the calories? It predict the values. There is some libraries I have used. Pandas library, NumPy, Matplotlib, and Matrix. Matrix used for the accuracy to tell you about the accuracy. Seaborn also visualization, then data training and testing data using for the scalar. This is the module XG boost import, XGB regressor. uh, it, this is the extreme gradient boosting used for the machine learning algorithm, and it is part of the supervised learning and used for the classification and regression also. Yeah, it also gives the high accuracy and scalability. Next is the linear regression is also used for the data categorization, then tree, decision tree, and last is the random forest also the combined the prediction of multiple tree decision tree or reduce the uh, mm, overfitting and also improve the accuracy. So these are the modules which I have used in this program. Next is I am using the warning. If you see that sometime when we run the program, then there is a give the warning. So the warning is ignored. That's why I'm using the import warnings, and warnings dot filter warnings is where I pass the ignore. So if we run this, it's working. Next is the data set. So there I pass the data set name where it is located. This is the path, and I pass the it show the 15 rows and columns. If you have any problem in download the dataset, you I have given the this in description. You can go to the my GitHub account or also Kaggle account. You easily download this data set. So if we run, so you can see there is the these are the column: user ID, gender, age, height, weight, duration, heart rate, body temperature, and calories. Next is it show you the shape is how many rows and columns. So rows are 1500, sorry, 15,009 rows. Next is information is the data set information. It is integer type or float type or objective. It show all the information. So user IDs use integer 64, gender is object type, same thing, height is also integer type, body temperature is float type. Next is the described df dot describe. It describe the is to show you output in statistical form like a mean, mode, medium, standard deviation. So it give the all description: count, mean, standard deviation, minimum values 25% and maximum last is maximum value 75%. So it's give the it's next I'm using the data visualization where I am using the gender column and use the counter plot. So SNS is a method which I have created, and then count plot where is data frame name and pass the gender. So it count the how many male and female are there. So you can see that there are the female ratio is more than the male ratio. Okay. Next is same is the histogram, using the histogram that it show the using A's column, and bin I have given the 25 bin the as visualization, and also analyze the data. So A's is show the A's wise. So you can see the 20, if the person have 20 A's, that ratio of the A's is 1400. Then is a 25 is less, 28 is again more than 25. So it gives the A's ratio. Also it show you the array wise. Next is the scatter plot. Scatter plot where I am using the height and width. SNS scatter plot is in a, I have taken X variable where I pass the data frame name, then height is column name, Y, then data frame, then weight is also the column name. So the output is, it give the, if the person have 120 height, 120 means 4 feet. If the person have 4 feet height, that it weight is 40. If he have more than 4 feet, uh, then is a ratio is increased the above to 42, weight is 42. Like this is, if you have the weight of 5 to above to 5, then person weight is lump sum is a 60. Same thing 6 feet, then all the according to the height it give the weight. Now next is the distribution plot where I am using the A's column. Distribution plot, it show the line also. You can see that it already give the plot df, then I pass the A's. So it show the line that it start with the A's 10 and last it give the 90, but it show the that the person in the A's are in data set is used for the 20 to 80, because there is no any graph. This is the all are blank white. So it give the total of 10 according to is 10 to 20. It count the is same is I am using the height. The height there, the person, it show the height also using with the line. So height same is if 4 feet, that a person height, and then above to 4. So how much the 4 if the person have 4 feet high, that how is the ratio of the 4 feet person, then there is the greater to above to 5 foot above ratio are more than to other. So it show the ratio of the height. Next is line plot. Using the line plot, it show the how which age person consume the calories. So you can see that it is the line plot. It show you that 20% have consumed the calorie, 80%, then 30 also is less. It's according to the 80% have consumed the very less calories, because the highest value is the 120. So it show the graph. Next is the correlation. Is a correlation that it show the relation between all columns. By user ID have the relationship by the age, height. Same thing is a age have the relationship with the height, weight, duration. All these that give the relationship. Now I am using the replace the column, because gender there is the male and female, so I it convert it to 0 1 form. So there I am using the two types of function, using by replace function and using by the dot map function. So you, it is easy for you, you can use it. I am using the df dot replace. This is the dictionary where I pass the gender, in which we pass the male is 0 and female is 1, and in place is equal sign true. Means if we replace the data, it will remain after changing the data, remove so the data remains same. So you can see that gender is 0 1 0 1 1. It convert the male female. Next is drop the value. I want to drop with the user ID. There is no need and calories. So X I have passed the data frame dot drop, or where I pass the user ID and calories, and axis is column name is equal to 1, and Y I pass the calorie and print the X. So you can see that it removed the ID, user ID and calories. In you can see that there is the user ID and calorie, but there is no any user ID and calorie. It removed two columns. Now next is the testing the data. So this is the X train and X test, Y train, Y test equal train testing and in split. Thereby pass the test size. I have give the 0.3, means training data is 70% and testing data is 30%. Okay, so if you run, so it show you the training dot shape. I have give the training dot shape, so it show the training data is 10, 10 500 and 7 column. If I use with the, so you see the output of the X test. So X test has the 4500 and 7 column. Okay, so it show the shape of the all training and testing data. Next, I'm using the module XGB and create a method. So this is the, I have created a method XGB. Then I pass the XGB and then dot fit the data into X train and Y train. So it show you the XGB, and there is a description of the all XGB which we can use it. Next, I want to predict the data, and I will show want to see that how much the X testing data want to predict in X testing data. So how much it prediction? So it give the all column name, column prediction 41, 15. So are the prediction of the text data. Next is the mean absolute error. Mean absolute error use use for the measure the prediction value and and also actual value. So it give the predicted value output. So predicted value output is 1.46. Next I'm using the linear regression. So linear regression first we run, it's working. I have next is call the matter and fit X-train and Y-train to it show you that this is the linear regression. Same predicted the linear regression. So where I am using the new variable name L and then predicted, and where I pass the method name, then predict and X test. So it show you the all predict value. Next is the same is a new variable name where me using the mean absolute error. Then I pass the matrix dot mean underscore absolute underscore error where I want to see the mean value y test, and this is the predicted value L predicted values. So these show you these mean underscore absolute error. This is the predefined inbuilt function. Sorry, inbuilt. This is the inbuilt function. So it gives the 8.266 the absolute value error values. Next is a module used to decision tree where I have created the method. This is then I pass it fit it into train and testing data. So it show you this is the decision tree. Now I want to predict the decision tree in using the test X test. So it give the value of the X test. Same is using the new variable, and there I pass the matrix dot mean absolute error where I pass y test and predicted value, and then print the uh, method. So it give the 3.422. Next is the random forest. I've created method same using the X train and Y train is data is fitting. So show the random forest. Same is predicting the X data. So it's give the all predicted data and values, and then is a absolute values is a 1.90. Regression give the greatest value is 8.26. It give the mean absolute error is 8.266. Hope you like it. Thank you.